Skin is peeling because of tretinoin and it feels tight and dry, I'm going to show you in this video how to stop it. After 35 years in the beauty industry, this is the one thing that I have learned. Less is more when it comes to active ingredients. Not everybody can tolerate the same doses. So the first thing that I need for you to do is let's put that tretinoin to the side and let's repair the skin barrier. And this is how you're going to do it. What we're wanting to do is put ceramides back into the skin. We've damaged the barrier of our skin, and so now we need to put the moisture back. You're going to look for ceramides that are going to help with that barrier repair. You're going to look for glycerin that's going to put moisture back into your skin. You're going to look for hyaluronic acid that's going to soften and smooth the skin. And during the day, because if you're peeling, makeup is going to show rough patches. You want to keep it very, very light and simple. I really wouldn't use anything tinted when it comes to a sunscreen. I would use something with very, very simple ingredients, a nice mineral sunscreen, and a very nice moisturizer. Now, I do recommend the Eucerin Q10 during the day and at night while your skin is repairing. Remember, we don't want to put anything on the skin that's going to irritate it at this point. You want to stay away from anything that's going to speed up that process. We don't want acids. We don't want any type of exfoliations. We just want moisture to go back into the skin and repair that barrier. This is the really important part that people they make the biggest mistake. They stop tretinoin altogether and they think, oh, the tretinoin's not working. I need to use something less strong. I need to use a retinol. And while you can do that, I highly encourage you to stay with it, to lower the dose, to use the sandwich method, to put the tretinoin in with the moisturizer, to be sure that when you're using tretinoin, you are not using other active products. I cannot stress that enough. The tretinoin is the only heavy lifter you need. And even if you start off at the lowest dose possible, and the tretinoin it's such a beautiful product and it's helped me out so much, and that is why I stay so diligent about it and I talk about it all the time. And I know a lot of you have come after me thinking that the tretinoin is not the right solution, especially for under the eyes, but when you do it the proper way, it can be beneficial. I want all of you to comment below. Let me know what it is that you're experiencing. And I want you to know that you can jump right back. Once your skin has healed properly, you can jump right back on that wagon and start all over again. Other thing is, if you're at night washing your face, wait 20 minutes before you apply the tretinoin. It's going to give your skin a chance to calm down and close the pores a little bit so that you're not just going in right away with the tretinoin right after washing your face and shocking it. Those things will help. I had to pop back on here. I got done filming and I thought, I forgot to mention this. Listen, if we're doing the tretinoin at night, we're not going in with any products like this. It's the nighttime version. This has retinol in it. We don't want to use retinol when we're using tretinoin. Now, I have built up my skin tolerance to a really high level. So on the nights that I don't do tretinoin, I do use the Eucerin 10 nighttime cream. It does have retinol in it, but I switch between nighttime creams on the retinols depending on how my skin feels. And sometimes I don't use any actives at all. I just wanted to mention that because as we're trying to repair your skin barrier, one thing is for sure, do not combine the actives. Do not do it until you built up a real high tolerance. And sometimes that takes years before your skin will do that. Tretinoin is a very potent ingredient, and so we want to treat it with respect and don't do anything like that. No combinations, no combining. Okay, back to the video. And this is the thing, even if you have to use the smallest amount of tretinoin and put it in with your moisturizer and rub it all together and put it on your face at night and down your neck, if you're thinking, I can't use tretinoin at all, then I want you to pause and I want you to look at the retinols, because the whole goal is to minimize wrinkles, minimize and lift dark circles, and to make our skin look as beautiful as it can, right? That's the goal. The tretinoin is going to help you have a younger looking skin. If you are an acne prone individual, you're going to want to back off of the tretinoin until you can get a handle with your doctor on the right dosage. It's all about the dosage. It's all about sunscreen. It's all about using it at night only. And those are the most beneficial tips I can give anybody looking to get into the tretinoin journey. Please do not give up. It has been the most unbelievable change for me. People say to me all the time, you know, well, I don't want to watch you because you don't have dark circles. Ladies, I have walked the walk, and now I created this channel because I wanted to help all of you figure out the best solutions for your skin. Tretinoin may not be the answer, or you may be using tretinoin on your face and something a little more mild on your neck. Whatever that combination is for you, I'm here to help. I don't want you to give up. I want you to stay the course. Once that skin barrier has healed, you can go back into it with in a smarter way, with a more strategic approach, and do it, I'm telling you, do it minimal. Don't give up on the tretinoin. The tretinoin is going to change your skin. It's changed mine. I've gone from looking like really just a tired old hag to bright and less wrinkles, and it's lifted out my dark circles. Start out with one night a week or once every 10 days. You set the pace. And the other thing is, talk to your doctor. He can recommend, or she can recommend, a lighter dose. They come in all different types of doses. And so you can find the right one for you, especially if you're putting something on your neck and you're thinking, this is really irritating. Talk to your doctor about an alternative. Remember, you can't get tretinoin without a doctor's approval anyway, so have the conversation with your doctor. Find what's working best for you. Comment below if you are peeling, if you are experiencing dryness. I want to hear from you. I'm always in the comments. I'm always there to help you, guide you through. My biggest thing is, don't give up. The tretinoin is a wonderful product when it's used properly. Some people cannot tolerate it, and that is okay. Then we'll talk about retinols. We'll talk about other solutions. They're out there. Don't give up. Comment below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you're experiencing any problems, and I can help you, guide you through that. I'm not a doctor, but I'm living proof that the tretinoin works. I'm living proof that it has diminished my dark circles significantly. Please subscribe to this channel. We are creating a community of women that are, well, we're all aging gracefully. Isn't that what we're all trying to do? I love all of you. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the support more than you'll ever know. And I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to comment. Bye.